the bedrock of our platform. Our sustainability is what drives our ecosystem. The more people come into Europia or Euro staking, the more sustainable it becomes. We have done the numbers, we have run the numbers, we have run the simulations, and the evidence is very clear that the Euro token is built to appreciate in value and pay people in value. So the Euro token is built to appreciate in value and consistently pay people in value. But now the most beautiful thing is going to be this. We are not leaving Euro to chance. We are not leaving Euro to fate. We are doing something to make sure that Euro becomes one of the most utility-driven tokens and ecosystems out there. Now, the great advantage we have is the ability to build technologies, the ability to bring technologies to life. That is a unique blessing that we thank God for, the ability to build amazing platforms. Now, one person asked me a question, and I will say this concerning security. It's almost impossible for someone to compromise our systems. I can't say it can't happen, but the impossibility and the cost of doing that is very high, because our system is built to be secure and sustainable, powered by over 13 smart contracts, actually 16, but 13 smart contracts are the ones that interact with Aero to make it sustainable, stronger, better, and create value through the whole ecosystem. So today I'm not talking about the technical aspects of Aero. I'm talking about our utility. What is going to drive growth? How is our airport to our business? Very important. So the 7 pillars of Aero staking, Chairman touched on this yesterday in Tuesday's meeting, but I'll just summarize them. Number 1, our system is sustainable because no one can dump. Dumping is close to impossible. The staggered weekly withdrawals, when you invest now, you receive your money back after 52 weeks on a weekly basis. But when you receive your money this week, the next week you're receiving your money at a higher value, and the week after you're receiving your money at a higher value. So Aero will be able to pay you on a weekly basis at a higher value. Now, the other sustainability pillar of our project is saving pools. The saving pools, we have Sapphire, we have Ruby, and we have Diamond. These saving pools auto-lock half of your withdrawals. Whenever you withdraw, half goes to your wallet. You can sell anytime. You can even hold. But half goes to savings that unlocks after 12 months, 24 months, and 48 months. Why do we have savings? Savings is a lifelong dream for many people in Africa. It has been said that Africans do not have a saving culture. So we are going to force you to save. When you invest in staking, you are going to automatically become a saver. Half of your withdrawals will go to savings. 1 year later, you withdraw at a higher price, maybe $1. 2 years later, maybe $3. So whatever is saved for you creates more value for you. So don't keep quiet about this. Invite as many people to join our business. Why? Because savings is your retirement benefit, your retirement plan. That is what is going to set you up 1 year later. I usually tell people, if nothing happens in the life of many people here, if nothing spectacular happens, 5 years you'll be the same, or even worse, because the economies of Africa and the world are shrinking. There's inflation, the price of goods are becoming higher. your salary will never be enough. You need a residual income. You need a fallback. You need innovation. Innovation can set us up and change our lives. We need innovation. Technology is the great equalizer. Not just technology, but technology done right. And this is what technology done right looks like. And you are part of it. You are part of it. You are at the forefront. So if you are in this meeting, consider yourself very lucky because you're part of the early adopters of this wonderful ecosystem. Every number 3 pillar, every token, every purchase creates deflation. So our token is deflationary, as well as being anti-dump proof. I'll use that word, as well as being anti-dump proof. What causes cryptos to fail and fall is dumping. As well as being anti-dump proof, our token is deflationary. It shrinks. The number of error are removed from circulation whenever a person stakes. So in the future, there will be less error at a higher value. Our liquidity is replenished using 4 different sources. So we have thought about everything that can cause our business to be sustainable for the long term. Number 5, we are powered by immutable smart contracts. There are things that we cannot change. The difference between a database system, with a database, I can change variables. I can change your values. I can hack your values. Whereas with a smart contract, the constants are hard-coded. They are not changeable. So whatever comes to you will always be that. It's likely that it will be very impossible for error. I had someone say something very special, that the price you see today, you will never see it again. And they were very correct. Because error is built to appreciate in value. Error is built to appreciate while paying. That's a very unique proposition. How do you eat your cake and you still have it and still have it? How do you, that is, I was about to use an example, I'll not use it. But in simple terms, error pays, yet appreciates in value. Number 6, our profit capping and redistributive overflow allows for error's liquidity never to be depleted. Redistributive profit caps. So you can only earn up to 12 times as an investor, up to 30 times as an affiliate, and up to 50 times as an NFT holder. Now, if you're an NFT holder, I want you to pay me good attention, because something exciting is coming for you. Now, the other innovation in our project is no one will ever lose money in error. No one will ever lose money in error. That's number 7. We have enforced on the smart contract level what we call the catch-up fund, that if anyone has not hit the profit targets, at least, at the very worst, they can exit the project with 2x or 2 times their investment. So there is no loser in our business. There will never be a loser in our business. At the very worst case scenario, 2 times your investment is guaranteed. That is a protocol enforced on the smart contract level. Now we have Europia P2P. What is P2P? P2P is simply peer-to-peer crypto exchange. Europia P2P is a decentralized peer-to-peer trading platform where users buy and sell cryptocurrencies directly using local currencies. Integrated with the Eros staking engine, every trade feeds liquidity into the ecosystem. Now, Our P2P app is almost ready. We are going to start testing this app as early as Monday next week. We will be testing this app. If you are lucky to be invited among the testers, it will be a great opportunity for you. But we are going to test it and launch it and set it loose on the market. Now, let me share some statistics about P2P. I'm going to just share my screen. Let me look at my screen. There's a statistic here that I want to share. I've just seen it. It's talking about P2P in Uganda. P2P in Uganda. Now, this is April 9th, 2026. I hope all of you can see that. Let me just make it bigger. April 9th, 2026. The Binance Uganda shillings USDT 24-hour trading volume shows significant liquidity, with daily volumes for Tether in the Uganda shillings market often reaching into the hundreds of billions. Now, let me say that again. The daily trading volume of people buying USDT in Uganda daily reaches into the hundreds of billions of Uganda shillings, with some data points indicating over 395 trillion in turnover. Now, Dr. Ibrahim, what's the budget of Uganda? Well, he'll come later. But now look that the total turnover of the trades that have happened on Binance P2P is 395 trillion. Now in Kenya, that would be divided by 30. That would be 10. Now the money that has flowed through Binance, not this year, over time, the money that has flowed through Binance is over 395 trillion in Uganda alone. Uganda alone. And that is 3 times or 4 times the budget of the country of Uganda. And secondly, this is cumulative volumes, the money that has flowed there over time. Now, Kenya, this volume would be actually 10 trillion Kenya shillings. But the Kenya volume is bigger than Uganda's by almost twice or 1.5 times. So what am I implying? That there is business for P2P. There is big business. People are bypassing forex bureaus to be able to buy USDT and sell for Uganda shillings and make little money. People are investing in these assets. It's one of the forms of residual income. Now our P2P is going to launch, and imagine that every transaction that happens to P2P will also drive error. There is a unique mechanism we have built in that every transaction error volumes. Let's look at the Uganda Binance KES. Let's see KES. And USDT. So my implication here is there's a lot of money. There's a lot of money flowing through Binance. And as I said, the volume has exceeded, the cumulative volume is over 13.8 trillion Kenya shillings over time. 13.8 trillion Kenya shillings. The budget of Kenya is not more than 5 trillion. Binance has moved more money over time than the single year budget of Kenya. And all this money is cumulatively flowing in from Kenya. People who are using Kenya shillings, M-Pesa, to settle transactions. So there is a lot of market. There is huge market for P2P. There is huge market for P2P. And we should be excited that we are going to launch our app and we are going to work tooth and nail very hard to make sure our platform succeeds. We are going to work very hard to make sure our ecosystem succeeds. And now every transaction that happens on P2P generates fees. Every transaction that happens on P2P is going to benefit. Let's continue. Look at the P2P market. There is over $71 billion that flows through P2P alone annually. In Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, DR Congo, Rwanda, South Africa, Latin America, there is over 100 billion. It's a 100 billion market in Africa alone. 100 billion. Because people who are unbanked are focusing on P2P. So this is something we are going to launch, and you can imagine that Aero is going to be behind it. Aero token is going to be the bedrock of our P2P platform. Now, imagine another thing. Binance, one of the greatest exchanges that has ever existed, makes more than $40 million in profit every day. But not only that, Binance has the biggest volume for P2P. Now, we have you. If someone wants to stake on Europia, staking, the best place to buy USDC P2P will be on our P2P platform. It's going to be live for Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania. It's going to be live in those markets initially. You can create orders. When we set the platform up, we will come and show you how to use it. It's going to be very simple. The user interface is going to be very, very simple. So you'll be able to come and learn how to use our platform. Now, the people who are going to smile all the way to the bank are NFT holders. As we said before, NFT holders are a permanent fixture in the Europia ecosystem. Permanent fixture. You are here to stay, and you are here to be paid permanently. Now, another very important facet, SERGE, welcome from Rwanda. Happy to see you here, my good friend. Now, this is amazing. Utility. Things that are tangible. I'm happy to announce that AeroRide app is ready. We've been working on it quietly. Our AeroRide app is ready. And we are saying it is the super app for African cities. A super app for African cities. Don't worry about so many things in the ecosystem. We have already set up our marketing team. The announcement, we are already setting up the executive office for Europia in Nairobi, Kenya. You'll be able to see it very soon. By next week, you'll be able to have a preview of our office. We have got one of the most prime areas in Nairobi, Kenya. So you will be able to see our executive office in Nairobi. That's where our headquarters are going to be. That's where we are basing. And the reason is the fintech in Nairobi, Kenya is more progressive than in any other country. In most countries, apart maybe from South Africa and a bit of Nigeria. So our office is ready to roll, number one. Number two, we are going to do a lot of work onboarding. We are going to do a lot of onboarding. So our partners, treasure advisors, and our marketing teams also in Nairobi, we have a unique marketing team that is going to uniquely market Aero staking. That is going to be marketed. Because of the utility nature of our business, our teams are going to market Aero, but we have also created another unique team for marketing Aero Ride in Nairobi. As I speak to you, we have started onboarding drivers. That is already happening. We have started onboarding. This was quietly being done. We didn't want to announce this before it comes to fruition. We've started onboarding drivers. We've started speaking to stakeholders. So as we drive utility, what people can do, as we drive utility, the things people can do, okay, my internet, I hope I'm still very clear. Great. So as we drive utility, other teams will be driving the marketing and the sale of staking. Why? Because that is how our ecosystem grows. People believe in tangible things. People believe in products. So we are giving you a product. Product number one, P2P. Now, some people will say P2P is just crypto, blah, blah, blah. Now, product number two, Aero Ride. The app is ready. The app will focus on ride hailing across African cities. We are launching first in Nairobi. Exactly 2 weeks from now, our first drivers will hit the roads in Nairobi. Aero Ride. Our first drivers will hit the road in Nairobi, and I'm going to share you how. Now, food. Our app will be able to order and deliver food. Our app will also support border riders, and our app will also support deliveries in Nairobi. When we are done with Nairobi, Uganda is next, and Rwanda, and the neighboring countries. Now, why Aero Ride? I'm going to share why Aero Ride. Aero Ride is very important because whenever someone orders our ride, he can also pay using Aero tokens. As well as paying using the local currency, they can pay using Aero tokens. Number two, we charge the driver. Uber and Bolt charge over 25%. We will only take 10% of the fee and give our drivers insurance, health insurance. So these are just overviews. I will not go deep into them. So Aero Ride will also use Aero as a means of payment. Every time, pay any ride, food order, or delivery with Aero tokens and get an automatic 10% discount. Whenever you pay using Aero, our system will enforce a 10% discount on any product. There are times we'll even give 50% discount if you use Aero, but the standard discount is going to be 10. Where does the other discount come from? The company pays the Aero to top up from the Aero the company has earned. The company is also earning Aero from staking. So our staking rewards as the company are going to go to incentivize discounts on Aero Ride. And the Aero app will also allow in-app staking. And every time someone completes a ride, they are also paid in Aero tokens. Allow me to just give you a preview of the app so that you know we are not talking stories, just a preview of the app for you to see where we are headed. Let me log in using my other device. Just a minute, because the app is on another device. app is on another device. So just a minute. Can you hear me? Good. Good. Okay. There are echoes because I have two phones connected, even if they are muted. Just a minute. Okay. So I hope you can hear me now. Can you? Echoes. Good. So I hope now you can hear me clearly without any echoes. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. I'm looking for the app. And then and someone has said the safest place to be is going to be in for you to purchase NFTs. That's going to be the safest place to be. So this is just the mock-up version of our app. You're just looking at Aero Ride. So we have Ride, we have food here. These pictures are going to come as we onboard the vendors. We have border here, and we have deliver right here. Now Ride. So you can order your ride and say you're going to airport from current location. So, and we are going to focus on EV, electric vehicles. So we have economy, we have comfort, and we have our motorbikes. But now, do you see here, if you pay with Aero, you save 10% standard. So confirm, finding driver. This is mostly a simulation until we wire it up. So arriving in 8 minutes, airport 3.2 kilometers. So every activity, whether it is right, earns you a discount. And then drivers, right here you can be able to see your wallet. In the Aero app, right? You can have your balance as USDC. You can have your balance as Aero tokens. And you can also have M-Pesa, MTN, cash, and all these payment methods. You will simply come and add your payment method, the payment method of your choice. But it's only when you use Aero that you get discounts. Every time someone orders food using Aero, they get a discount. You see this? Pay with Aero, get 10% off. This is going to be live and working. We're already onboarding drivers. Within 2 weeks, you'll see the pictures of our vehicles on the streets of Nairobi. I'm putting 2 weeks because it may be sooner. We already have agreements with electric vehicle manufacturers. Some of them are going to help us acquire these vehicles and give them to drivers. So we have a whole plan that is going to incentivize drivers to use our vehicles. Now, food, you'll be able to order food. These are not stories. This app is working. We have just not, so you can choose food near you, fast food, local food. So we have a lot of work as the team in Nairobi is working to build utility and push them to the market. Our other teams across Africa, Uganda, Nigeria, even Nairobi, will be pushing people and explaining how the utility in Aero is going to change. So imagine if you order Java House, every time someone orders food, they get 0.1 Aero tokens. If you order on our app, we pay you Aero. Eat, but the company pays you. Every activity on Aeropia, if a driver takes a ride, they will receive Aero as a reward. When you order food, the person who delivers receives Aero as a reward. You can see our marketplace, EV marketplace. So we are going to have electric vehicles right here. Electric vehicles on our app here that people can even buy them in fractions. EV marketplace on our app. This is live. So people can buy our EVs using small shares. If the value is $13,000, just $500, you can start owning a share of that particular EV vehicle. But when a client owns our EV vehicle, they receive 10,000 Aero token. No, they receive 1,000 Aero token staked for them. Every vehicle that is riding Aero will also receive a 1,000 Aero token stake. So this is going to launch here in Nairobi. These are real cars. These cars will also, people will pay using mobile money. We will not force anyone. But the moment you decide to pay using Aero, discount 20%, but the emphasis 10% discount. So you can look at Aero rewards. You complete a ride, 0.1 Aero. You complete a food order, 0.1 Aero. Complete a border trip, 0.1 Aero. Send a delivery, 0.1 Aero. Pay with Aero for 10% off any service. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no way you can ever get Aero apart from staking. Only stakers have access to Aero. Now, the people who have staked and you're earning Aero, treasure that Aero token, because very soon it's going to be in demand. We are not going to dump Aero on the market as a company. We will only give Aero, the reward that we are giving out as Aero has also been earned by the company from staking. We want to grow our ecosystem responsibly and honorably. So you can see here, Alex Kamau is a driver. He has completed 47 rides. He can read app will also allow to stake arrow there. Creating utility, decreasing token, riding as a passenger. You can also switch to driver. Our app is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, you can choose to switch from passenger to driver. Now, when you switch to from passenger, every driver is insurance cover, all paid for by Europia, the company. So every driver working for our business will have insurance cover. And do you know what is going to happen? Drivers will want to come to our platform. Why? Because we only charge 10%. Other companies charge 25%. We give health insurance. Other companies don't give health insurance. We give aero bonuses for every completed ride. Other companies don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call utility. Utility, utility, utility. So get ready, because big is on the way. Big is on the way. Big is on the way. So there will also be very amazing security features here that will power our ecosystem. And of course, there are rankings. I didn't show you this. The best drivers, these are incentives. The best ranked drivers, the people who have completed the most rides, are also going to get a lot of aero rewards. Now, what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to show you that we have built a project with a long-term plan in mind, and to create value for all the people in our ecosystem. I'm going to stop sharing this. Okay, good. And I'm going to share something. The last bit of my presentation is going to be back here. So the P2P app is also the same, very powerful. I just did not have the time to go and show you how it looks like, but we are going to give the APK to a few people to run the tests. Now, finally, NFT holder benefits. An NFT holder, you are a shareholder of the company. You own shares in our entities. You own shares in our business. As of now, the 5% reward to NFT holder is already accruing. NFT holders are earning Aero tokens as reward. That is also happening. 10% of all P2P revenue. So the NFT holders are going to become shareholders. They will take 10% of the P2P platform will belong to NFT holders. Every revenue that happens there, NFT holders get a slice, get 10% of the profits distributed directly to NFT holders. 10% of P2P belongs. Remember, we said our ecosystem will pay NFT holders. We are building for posterity. We are building to stay. So 10% of all P2P revenue goes to NFT holders. When Europia P2P goes live, that's what you get. So get ready. Your investment is not in vain, but your investment has also been used wisely. You can see what the company has done with a little investment that has come to us. At that little investment, we have been able to build and set up unstoppable ecosystems. We have been able to work on onboarding drivers. So we are good stewards of the investment that is being put in our hands. And the only way our ecosystem grows and survives is when NFT holders buy NFTs and support the ecosystem. Beautiful. Now, the low-hanging fruit. NFT holders, get ready for another 10% ownership of ARIWE. Another 10% ownership of ARIWE across Africa. We are launching in Nairobi in less than 2 weeks. We will be up and running. Our cars will be up and running. Our drivers will be up and running. Our rides will be on the road. Get ready to start receiving a share, ownership. This is ownership that goes to NFT holders. Now, if NFTs become hot, we shall put them at $100, because why should people make a lot of money when they have invested little? But we are making sure that everyone can get in early. Everyone can get in early at a minimal investment of $40. You become an NFT holder and you get to share our income. You get to share our income. You become part and parcel of our income. So 10% ownership of ARIWE belongs to NFT holders for life. Now look at transport. We want to disrupt transport by tokenizing it, bringing value, giving out rewards, and we are ready and ready and ready. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening in. It's been a great pleasure to present to you the vision. We are going to focus on these things. The team in Nairobi, we are putting together a strong marketing team for our rides, onboarding drivers, bringing people who will be able to get these electric vehicles, but you're also going to onboard existing drivers as our electric vehicles that we are partnering with some partners get markets. So we are ready for that, and get ready to have a windfall. And this is what is going to create value for Aero token. Value. Because every ride earns Aero for the driver, every ride earns Aero for the passenger. Every food order earns Aero for the person who was ordered and earns Aero for the person who delivered. 0.1 Aero. But imagine if there are 1 million transactions, that means the company has given out 100,000 Aero as an incentive. If the transactions reach 10 million, the company has given out 1 million Aero as an incentive. Now, the other benefit of ARIWE, you will be able to send money anywhere in the world using ARIWE. Send money anywhere in the world using ARIWE. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not stories. This is real, and this is happening right here. Thank you so much, great teams who are marketing. Thank you, treasure advisors from Kampala, Uganda. Thank you, the marketing teams in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you, our leaders in Rwanda. Share the word out there. Let's push this business and make it a lifetime blessing. Thank you. See you again